Alright, I've got a piece of, believe it or not, polka dot agate, although this is more jasper than actual polka dot agate. The polka dot agate sometimes has this jasper that runs through it, like you can see there's some here, like it goes from the one to the other. It makes stuff a little bit trickier because it's harder to heat treat it, because the jasper heat treats at a different rate to the rest of it. So I mean, you get different grades of the polka dot. There's this stuff, and then you get like this, which is not as translucent. I don't know if you guys can even see the difference between that. But and then here's another piece of it that's hardly translucent at all, and then you get like this, which is like, I don't know if you guys can even see that, but it's like crazy translucent. But anyway, so I'm going to try and make a Gunther out of this. It's pretty hard, but it's not terrible. I got about 10 minutes to start this off before I need to pack up. So I'll just start it and then I'll finish it later. If you don't heat treat this stuff properly, it's virtually impossible to nap. Like, I mean, completely impossible to nap. I'm sure there's somebody out there that can nap it, but I think it's like all agates really. It's just hard. I'll try and get rid of as much of this thickness as possible. I want to try and make a nice thin Gunther point. I've made these before, but never with antler. The last time I made one was with my copper tools. That one turned out fairly thin. Come on, there you go. See, now this is see the agate running through this more jasper stuff. That's harder than what the actual jasper is. So that could cause a problem to get the flakes to run proper, or even to release. But I think if I can make something out of this, I think it's going to look freaking epic. See, the jasper stuff flakes a heck of a lot easier. Even though the jasper, I think, takes more heat to heat treat. And I just chucked this stuff in my turkey roaster. I've got a electronic thermometer that I push into the sand right by like the points and stuff. So if I have most of my points in the center, I'll push it right in there, the middle, and then I can kind of keep an eye on what temperature it is, like actually. Because even though my turkey roaster says it only goes up to 450 on the dial, some areas in that thing will reach damn near 700 degrees. So, and I'm not kidding when I say that. So I kind of need to keep an eye on things. And the corners get way hotter than the sides or the middle does, and it also heats up quicker in the corners. So if you don't want stuff breaking, you have to take it real slow. See now that that mostly crushed, like part of it flaked off and part of it crushed right in there. And I think that's just got to do with the different hardness of the two different materials within the same stone. Nice. It's alright. It's a challenge. Let's see what we can do with it. Come on. Alright, I'll leave that tip for now. I need to try and get this pretty thin, especially in the base, because otherwise it's just impossible to notch these things, because the Gunther's got quite a deep notch to them, and if it's not thin enough, see that to me looks so cool. Like, where's it? Is it going to focus? In the back here, it almost looks like it's like that resin stuff that people make, where they have like the wood cast inside resin. That would have been cool if I could have that in the actual point, but it's probably gonna get napped off mostly. Wow, that was close. Holy shit. I almost ran a bloody base to tip flute up this thing. I would have taken my tip off. I would have been pissed. I had too much pressure on my tip. I've got nice little basil flakes, thinning flakes running up it. Holy shit, that flake actually went all the way along, ran off the side and took a little bit of my edge off here. That's actually pretty cool. Could have turned into an F up real quick, but luckily it didn't. I think this point's gonna look freaking amazing. Hopefully I don't break it. The last one I made, I broke one of my ears off. I was super pissed. It was literally like probably last or second to last flake I had to take, and broke the bloody tip off. Or the ear off anyway. Starting to get fairly thin now. I'll start running flakes not much past center line now. All right. What's up, babe? Lucky not. Damn it. Damn it. This rock has got some weird spots in it. I think I changed my mind. I'm going to make an Eastgate out of this. It's not going to be a paper thin one. It might be a cardboard thin one. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna notch this thing with antler tools. I don't really have anything thin enough. Alright, I'm gonna cheat.